Howdy folks, it's Meandering Mike in the Man Cave of Madness. It's after midnight and we are doing an unboxing of an Army Painter WarPaints Air Starter Set. This is paints for airbrush. Now, some of you know that I just started painting miniatures again recently after years away. I started buying some games with miniatures, starting 4, 3, 2, 1 years ago, and never got around to painting them. But I hadn't painted before that since like the 1990s. Just starting this April, I started painting again, part of the painting challenge on Not Jay's tabletop channel. And so I was thinking about, I never had done airbrush painting before. I was thinking about getting into it. Well, this solidified me to do so because this is something I won. I won this WarPaints Air Starter Set from a company called Wargames Delivered. I'd been watching some of their videos on YouTube, and they were having some contests, and I, subscribed and liked and did that kind of stuff, and I actually won this set. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna get into airbrushing. So let's unbox this thing and see what's inside. Got my handy dandy oyster shucker knife here, the great tool for opening up packages in shrink wrap without stabbing or cutting yourself. Okay, the box is a little beat up. That's probably why they gave this one away as a prize. Maybe that happened in shipping, but maybe they decided, hey, this one's a little beat up. Let's give it away as a prize. I have no problem selling it. But, all right, so now looking at the box here, we can see besides paint, this looks like a big bottle of matte gray. I'm sure that's his primer right there. So it's a big bottle. Oh, come on, you can open. Ah, there we go. Okay. So let's put that there so we can see the cool artwork. So most of these, all of these Army Painter sets tend to have a free painting guide in them. I think these change every couple of years or something, so some of them are slightly different. Maybe the content doesn't really change, but the cover changes. But lots of tips on different techniques, and of course help sell their products. Varnish dips and quick shade and all their different colors, base coats, war paints, acrylics, etc. That aside, how to airbrush. Now that's not super detailed, but if you notice here, there's some QR codes, some tutorials and troubleshooting, stuff like that. So that's nice. All right, the full range of WarPaints. Now again, WarPaints is their acrylic set. They also have WarPaints Air. So this, I think, is the full range of their normal acrylic set. All right, so yes, big bottle, matte gray, air primer. Now, my understanding, on average, paints for airbrushing are usually thinner. They're a little more dilute, just to help to make sure that they don't clog in the airbrush coming out the little nozzle at the end. If stuff starts to dry and gunk up in there and blocks and clogs your nozzle, that's a pain. We will find that out. All right. So I don't know if you saw that as I pulled out, there's little paper, not paper thin, but kind of a thin cardboardish paper with some various paints in them. Alien purple. So I don't know if some of these colors match plate mail metal. That sounds familiar or similar to one. So hopefully they match the regular formulations for their normal acrylic line. Be nice if they actually color matched. Matte black. That should. These do have the paintballs. I think it said that on here, yes. Mixing balls, preloaded. It's definitely easier if they're preloaded. I've been making a total mess. I don't know, I still got paint on my thumb there from the last couple of days putting paintballs in my old acrylic army painter set, which don't come with them, and popping off the little nozzle on the inside, I guess you call it nozzle. Inside here, the dropper bottle top, you got to pull that out, and of course you get some barbarian flesh. Matte white goes along with the matte black. Skeleton bone. This is a starter set. You expect some, uniform gray, some main colors here. Leather brown, that sounds like a good classic one. Pure red, if you're gonna have a red, you might as well go pure, and then you can mix other things in with it. Green skin. So that is what we got here. Let's see here. Green and red, a purple. So plate mail metal. So that's a kind of a gray. We had uniform gray. Skeleton bones, like an off-white, matte black. So over here are primary colors. You got your yellow. You got your ultramarine blue along with that green and the pure red, purple. Barbarian flesh. So I guess it's a little reddish, tannish, sunburned barbarian. All right, so it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 paints and one big, huge bottle of primer in this starter set. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. I think I'd like, well, personally, I'd like more shades of green, more shades of brown, but of course, you only get what you get, right? And it was free, but that'll definitely get me started. I have to learn the techniques. My sister's here visiting, and so hopefully she can teach me some techniques. She is a trained artist at the Art Institute in Seattle, and so she has done airbrushing before. I don't know if she's ever airbrushed for miniatures, but at least in terms of learning basic techniques of the ins and out of using an airbrush, how to clean it and all that stuff. My understanding is you need to clean it out pretty often or you're going to have some trouble. So, well, folks, that's my quick and dirty unboxing of the Army Painter WarPaints Air Starter Set. Again, I won this from Wargames Delivered. If you like, they have stuff other than just paints and brushes and that kind of stuff, but you can check them out. They got a YouTube channel, and maybe you could win some stuff. I think for those of you who are on Facebook, I put a link to a referral thing that if you do that, you can get like $15 off an order, and I can get $15 an order or something like that. But that's all cool if someone does that. If they don't, I understand. But anyway, that's Meandering Mike, Man Cave of Madness, unboxing of this cool air paints, and hopefully sometime soon in the near future, I'll actually have some stuff that I've airbrushed and can show some of that on the channel. Well, all you good folks out there, take care and ciao.